I left California and came to Florida, I got bamboozled. I bought into a bunch of properties sight unseen in neighborhoods that there is no way that I would have felt comfortable walking Friday night at 9 o'clock. So what I'm actually going to plan to do is I'm down here doing some site inspection, and I've had a couple of people reach out to me and say, oh, you always talk about, can you walk the neighborhood Friday night at 9 o'clock? Well, I'm going to drive back down here. I don't want to do that because I love my family time, but I'm going to have dinner with my family and drive back down here from St. Augustine to show you what it looks like. I mean, I call that the Friday at 9 o'clock factor. And that is something I did not follow when I was moving my portfolio from California to Florida, and it hurt me for years. Tougher neighborhoods, lots of repairs, lots of turnovers, high crime rate. That's just not where I feel is the best place to invest, especially if you're wanting to buy back your time and not be super involved in your rental portfolio. And that's our goal with our whole build to rent Southern Impressions model. So let's go in and look at this house real quick. It's a really popular model and one that I like. The old houses, as a lot of you guys know, they were built completely differently with low ceilings and with a lot of walls. I never liked that, and we were always taking them down, and you can't really raise ceilings. But when you start with a new construction like this, and let's look at this, you walk into an instantly open floor plan. And that is really, really important to have, because when you have this open floor plan and the vaulted ceilings, it gives people a feeling like the property is bigger than it actually is. And it's a good size, a little over 1,600 square feet. But again, we like to give the extra open floor plan and vaulted ceilings for that better look. And again, we do not, anything that we sell for investors could go retail. Meaning a retail buyer, first-time home buyer walk in here and buy it like that. Some of the building competition out there, they put in the cheaper white appliances. They use butcher block countertops. If you don't know what those are, good, because they can wear and tear very quickly and don't look very nice. And carpet, and a lot of you guys know, I do not like carpet. It's a dirty word for me, no pun intended. We use vinyl blank flooring throughout, so all vinyl blank flooring. I believe that if I had only used vinyl blank flooring for the beginning of the hundreds of properties that I've owned, I could have bought 2 or 3 properties like this cash just with the money that I spent on carpet. So we don't believe in carpet. But again, the open floor plan, and something important here too, is this is what's called a split floor plan. So all of the 3 bedrooms are this way, and then the master is on its own side of the house. And for parents, that's obviously a good thing because they want a little privacy and a little space sometimes. So this is the open floor plan going down to the 3 bedrooms. Let's walk in here. One of the first bedrooms, again, good dual closet, good space. We want to make sure that it's light and plenty of room for if they're using an office or a child's bedroom. Right here in the main area, we got your washer dryer hookups. Oh, sorry about that, you see those? Washer dryer hookups are here, again, centralizing the house but well hidden, not a big eyesore. And people don't really like it in the garage even though it's warmer here in Florida. So again, good setup with that. The other main bath right here, if you look, dual sinks. That's something that we found to be, an extra additive, nicer countertops. People really like that. And then right here, we have the tile shower. Tile on the shower is not something a lot of people want to do, especially lower end builders or working force housing builders. They use those tub kits, and those do not last as long or look as nice. So again, 2 more good sized bedrooms right here. You look, one right here. Spin around here, you can see dual closet again, big closet right there. And then let's go and we'll look at the last bedroom on this side. Again, dual closet, great layout. Seeing the big backyard again. These are good sized lots. I know some of the newer construction is getting squeezed on some really silly sized lots. We still have good sized lots here in Palm Coast, another attraction not only for retail buyers but for renters as well. So again, if you want to look out there, got the little patio, huge yard, great for a family and a family dog, something people really enjoy. So let's look again real quick over at the master. Again, a lot of you guys know, can the master fit the California king bed? What is that? Well, we found out the hard way with a lot of rehabbed homes we were doing years ago. People like a big king bed. It's called a California king. If they can't fit their California king, they wouldn't rent the house. So we started to say if the master bedroom can't fit a California king, we're not buying it. So real quick, let's look at the master bathroom. Again, same thing here, dual sinks, nice little addition. A lot of builders won't do that. We try to do that, the dual sinks. Again, and also we're doing tile in the showers. That's super important. Oops, sorry, camera went a little crazy. Tile in the showers here instead of those cheap shower kits that just doesn't work or hold very well. Toilet, walk-in closet here. Let's see if I got the light for you. Yeah, we got the walk-in closet here, good space. Again, people like that. So we love this model. The 4.2 is very popular. So is the 3.2, and we have one of those built next door that rents quick. Again, we could sell this retail or rent it out very easily. Our goal, again, with the new construction model is someday you're probably going to want to sell this. You might buy a group of houses, market goes up, you say, well, hey, I might sell one or two of them, cash in on the equity. That's fine. We know with the way that we've designed these houses, you should have no problem trying to sell it to a first-time home buyer, an FHA buyer, a couple of years. That's how I cleared out a lot of my California portfolio doing that. And when you have the right property, it's a lot easier. And this is definitely the right property. Again, let's say you sell in 5 to 7 years. Well, a 5 to 7 year old home is still very, very attractive to a first-time home buyer. Heck, even a 10-year new construction home within 10 years is very, very attractive to that first-time home buyer. So again, open floor plan, split floor plan with master over here, all the other bedrooms. We didn't go into the garage, but there is a nice large 2-car garage, central and heating air. Just a really, really good design, very popular, great for rentability and resaleability. But one of the things I want to look at, again, I know my wife's gonna be like, what the heck are you doing? But I'm probably gonna get in the car after dinner tonight and drive down here on a Friday night, and I'm gonna do my walk of what's it look like Friday, 9 o'clock, so you guys can see, because that's really important. If you're buying from across the country and you're not here, again, you wanna have your investment, your money in those types of neighborhoods. Take it from me, who lost a lot of money in neighborhoods that weren't like that. I'm not saying that type of investing niche isn't for everyone. I have just made the decision, and our team, our values at SI Homes, that we're gonna build in better areas, still workforce housing, high demand, affordable, but solid, safe neighborhoods with a good mixture of homeowners and renters. So let's see what that looks like at 9 o'clock tonight. Again, this is 61 Flamingo. It is available, so if you're interested, talk to your property counselor, and we'll see you at 9 o'clock tonight.